Center field, DeMarco. There to make the catch. Anchored down. Vanderbilt on top of the college baseball world again.
Up and out, and that is ball 4 to Reed Powers, the game's first base runner.
Powers, the catcher, runs a little pretty well.
That one sent down the right field line towards the bullpen, and the Jags strike first. A team with just 4 home runs all season, and it's a 2-run shot from Sandel, just out of the reach of Kjerstad.
Well, Sandel figured out which way the wind was blowing and took advantage of it. The ball is blowing out to right field today. Brett, I don't think that's going to be the last one we see care of the fence, but he got just enough of that ball, and you could see Kjerstad, he was floating back on it. He thought he had it, but you can see Sandel's reaction right there. He's like, that's a routine fly ball. And then he's like, wait a second. That's got some life on it. With 2 outs, the Jaguars
stretching, as have the Razorbacks, but give the Jaguars credit. An early 2-0 lead today. And that's ball 4. So a couple of quick outs, but walk, homer, walk since.
Go back to that slider right here.
Sent down the right field line. That's in for a base hit. And for the second straight non-conference game, the Razorbacks have fallen behind 3-0 early.
Well, 2 have been walks, and those come back to haunt you. Great job on the stolen base by Mark Calvi, being aggressive with his team, getting that stolen base, get that runner into scoring position. That was a slider that just hung. That's what you do sometimes when you're trying to just get that pitch over instead of making it a strike.
They have a few innings in which to maybe change that potential script.
Right, it's not starting out very good for them,
no.
I'll tell you that. So Nightingale, he...
at least in this regard.
Let him swing.
That hit him?
Nah, ball in the dirt.
Ricocheted away, so Franklin can take third, not a dead ball. 2 walks, 2 strikeouts.
Well, it's a lot of respect, 3-0 breaking ball in the dirt.
Here's Braden Webb batting 5th, and he lines one to the left for a base hit, scoring Franklin. Arkansas is on the board. It's a 3-1 game. When you looked at the schedule at the beginning of the year, you thought if he has to miss a start, maybe this series better than others. But this is a Razorback team really.
From Wilson with that power.
He drives one to deep right field. This one may clear the scoreboard, and it does. One of the top sophomores in the country, certainly from a mid-major. And Ethan Wilson has his 2nd home run of the season, and that was a tape measure shot.
That ball was absolutely tattooed, and again, you cannot miss over the plate to Ethan Wilson or he's going to hurt you. And that ball, that thing was over 400 feet. That almost looks like Bryce Harper in the same number and everything.
Doesn't it?
And the reaction is just absolutely crushed. You can see Kjerstad out there. He's just going to look and see, is he going to clear the scoreboard or not?
Maybe he's a prisoner of that. And he will take a 4-pitch walk. So it's been an interesting day for Knight.
1 spot, 1 pitch.
Walk number 6. That one is fair. Into the corner. Goodhart's going to score. Webb to third, and he will stop. A run-scoring double from Casey Martin, and it's a 5-2 game.
That ball barely fair. Breaking ball with 2 strikes. Nightingale just didn't get it outside far enough. Daly almost makes a great play on this pitch. Martin hooks that ball down the line. I think it deflected off his glove. Goodhart scoring easy. That's going to put runners at 2nd and 3rd for Arkansas, and they've got something brewing here in the bottom of the 3rd.
Off his hands to first. This will score a run. De La Torre takes it himself. Webb will touch with the 3rd Razorback run. Count has gone full. And after falling behind in the count, Stokes able to work the 2-out walk. Wilson would bat again. Ball 4. Walks continue.
And that is not the man you wanted to walk.
Sunbelt Conference Freshman of the Year and Player of the Year, and he crushes a 3-run homer to right. Ethan Wilson has hit 2 tape measures in the game. And the Jags have put their foot in the Razorbacks' throat early today.
Wow, that ball was absolutely crushed again. You can see why he's so highly touted. Those are serious home runs. I don't care what the wind's doing, if it's blowing or not. That is a no-doubter on 2-0.
So for the second straight outing, Cops gives up a 3-run homer in relief.
It's been a little inconsistent with that release point.
4-pitch walk begins the 5th inning.
The pitch was nowhere close.
Chopper called fair by Mark Hutchinson. It's going to produce another run. Am I crazy, Troy? I thought that was fouled by a couple of feet.
I did too. I do not know how he calls that ball fair.
Doesn't seem to be an argument from the Razorbacks. And the one thing, Mark Hutchinson was trying to get out of the way as well so he didn't get struck by the 2-hopper.
Let's see on this one.
That's foul, isn't it?
Wow, that thing looks like it's foul.
De La Torre will pop one up, and Nesbitt can't catch it. And it's a fair ball, so the run will score instead of what could have been a double play to end the inning because Davis was breaking with the pitch.
Wow, suicide squeeze right there. Arkansas had an opportunity. Nesbitt was already in, but you can see he just can't quite get to that baseball. That's kind of the game that Arkansas...
And they're in danger of losing their 5th straight game. Here's Goodhart. That ball hit to deep right field. It has a chance to go, and Goodhart has connected for his 2nd home run of the season.
Well, you needed something good for Arkansas to happen. There it is right there on one swing of the bat. For Arkansas fans, I wish there were a few aboard, but that ball was a no-doubter. Cleared the bullpen in right field.
Greeting Drake.
And that's probably generous with the 160 on the weight. So you figure that he's going to fill out to get bigger and stronger. That velocity is going to do nothing but climb.
Who looks younger facially, Robert Moore or Paulette?
Oh, Paulette, no doubt.
I think so.
There's a young-looking face.
Here's Sandel. Little flare in the center. Franklin was playing deep, so he's not going to get there and takes it on a bounce. Sandel has his 2nd hit. 1-out walk and then a single, and the Jaguars right back in business. Every time you look up this homestand, whether it was Tuesday with Illinois State or today with South Alabama, there's runners on base. Up the middle, will it be cut off? Martin will get it. Well on the second base side, but the ball popped out of the glove of Gregory. Everybody's safe, and the bases are loaded. That'll drop in front of Kerstead. It's going to score 1 as South Alabama goes station to station. It's back to a 7-run lead.
Boy, and the walk is the run that comes around and scores.
Razorbacks, this will be a tough one to turn, and they won't get it. Another run will come across. Goodhart off the glove of the shortstop Montiel, and hey, Matt's been on base all 4 times today. 2 walks, 2 hits.
Yeah, that's a good news for Arkansas. You had Martin scuffling. He seems like he's really kind of righted the ship. Goodhart, same thing.
Webb singled in a run in the first, walked and scored in the 3rd, went down on strikes this last time in, but Braden Webb has his 2nd hit of the game. And back-to-back base hits for the Hogs in the 7th. How about that sequence from Casey Martin?
Yeah, really good at bat.
This one out into the gap in left center. Wilson was shading in that direction. He will make the catch. Goodhart will tag and score. Webb will advance to third. It's now a 7-run game. Well, Michael Sandel got this mess started back in the first when he had a 2-out, 2-run homer. Offers at an elevated pitch here, a 95-mile-an-hour fastball, and hits it to the gap, and Sandel's going to cruise to second and have a double. His third hit of the game. He's only a triple shy of the cycle.
Yeah, really good job by Sandel right there. Got to pitch up in this, and that's expected when you're highly ranked.
This one sent in front of Kjerstad and right. Sandel's going to score on the base hit from Daly, and that's the 13th run for South Alabama.
Wow, just a really good at-bat by Daly. Not a bad pitch, but short stroke. No chance for Kjerstad on that throw. Sandel too much speed. Watch how short this swing is right here. That's not a bad pitch. That is down and away, but just a better AB by Dakota Daly.
Tell you what, it's better than talking about left on base or lob baseball-wise.
That's going to bloop in there. That's a little jam shot for Dominic Temez. It's going to take a...
South Alabama will easily concede an out for a run. That ball's hit well to right center field. Sandel back. He's at the fence. He leaps up, and he made the catch. Did he rob a home run? Sac fly after Temez will score, but that was a great effort by Sandel.
Yeah, he went a long ways right there. He's trying to see. He wants to see if it's on the video board, the replay. He's looking over his shoulder saying, that was a dandy play. You got to show it. Gregory juiced that ball, got under it just a bit. But look how far that the center fielder Sandel goes, and I think that's gone.
I do too. That's the second play today. Each center fielder's had one of these.
That isn't. Look how far he had to.
Mississippi State. Socked to right. Playable, though, for Bates, and that will end it. And, Troy, this was a game dominated from the get-go by South Alabama.
Boy, it really.
On TNT, on Dynamite.